All right, now. Yeah, I can't. Come on, man. There we go. All right, you jerk. Oh, I think we got it now, folks. I think we got it now. Maybe. Maybe. We shall see. Which one is it? It's this one. Ho, ho, ho. All right. Now guess what I got to do? Oh boy. I think we got it. Can you guys see it? Can you hear it? Is it there? This has been stable now for about 5 minutes. I telling you what, I don't give up. I ain't giving up. So Scalded Works, hello, welcome back. Hiccups, technical hiccups. Let me go back and edit everything that I edited before to reflect and point back to this link. Goodness gracious sakes alive. Hey, if it wasn't easy, we'd all be doing it, right? So I think we're stable now. It's there for you. Bradley's there. Yeah, video quality is even better. Okay, good. All right, so now I know what to do for the future. So learning curve that we got through, and we got through it together, and you guys stuck with me. Welcome back, Bradley. Welcome back, Scalded Works. Welcome back, Journey with Ivor. We're not playing yet. This has been sitting here in on the load screen for about the last 5 minutes. I wanted to launch the stream privately and see if I ran into any glitches, which I haven't yet. So we're gonna run with this. But I do need to, if you guys wouldn't mind, just share this one out. I know I'm a jerk for not figuring this out before. I have updated the Facebook post. I'm gonna go ahead back to Twitter and YouTube and delete and reshare. You guys are awesome. me get rid of that other tweet. Wow, what a night, huh? What a way to start the thing off. What a way to start the thing off. All right. Get rid of that one. Get rid of this one. Awesome opossum. All right. We should be starting to play in about within 5 minutes. So here's what I'm going to need some help with. Well, before we start, I'm going to need to know what to call this virus. Okay. I need to know what to call this mamba jamba. So that way I can, you know, get a good name for it. I'll delete that later. Is what it is. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Do it to it, man. All right, name for this. Let's see. I want to infect the world, right? The heck with saving the world. There's nothing left to be saved. All right. A regularly mutating. Let's do bacteria. We got a Jormungandr in the chat. We got a Fenrir. Oh, we got Loki's children. Okay. So, casual, normal, or brutal. Since this is the trial run, let's be a little bit casual about it. If you're 555, then pick up sticks. So let's see. We got a Jormungandr in the chat. We got a Fenrir in the chat. What else we got? What else we won't do? I think I like Fenrir, the eater of worlds. Let's go with Fenrir on this one. Customize your plague by modifying its genetic code. Genes discovered 1%. I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't have nothing to expand on with this one. So let's just get started, shall we? Welcome. You are new. And welcome to everybody watching the live stream, the gaming live stream. If you are watching this and you're a first-time watcher, subscriber to the channel, I am not a gamer, clearly, because I didn't have my live stream thing set up the way I should have. So, but I do podcasts, Random Heathen Ramblings. This is like a first-time test. If you want to help support what I do here on this channel and on my podcasts, consider becoming a channel member. If you want to donate into the super chat today, feel free to do so. You can send your super thanks. It's like a little thing that you can do to monetarily support. And then you can also check out the description. I'm wondering if I'm getting a lot of echo on this. You guys good? No echo? No good? I know you should be able to hear the music, but I think I'm going to turn the volume down just a wee tad. But anyways, yeah, consider donating to the podcast, or to the channel rather, through your super chat donations. All right, so let's see. Where should I start? I need some feedback from the live viewers. Where should I start? Which country should I start in? There's no news going on right now. I need to infect. I need to start somewhere. No echo on our end, or anything here. Good. All right, so we're good. We're making leaps and bounds better than where we were at before. Thank you all for the feedback. We got 5 people watching. If we can double that, please invite people, share this video around, and help me figure out where I need to start. Should I start in North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Europe, Australia? Where should I start? Give me a country, give me something. I want some help here. I think I know where I want to start, but I want to know where you think I should start. The world, oh look, Fenrir has not been noticed. The cure for Fenrir will be available in 10 years. Ha! Yeah, right. Have you read the lore? Scarlet works that I should start in Russia. Okay. Well, Scarlet works that I should call the name of the disease Fenrir, and we got Journey with Ivor, and Scarlet works that say Russia. So I think that's this massive blob up here somewhere, right? Yeah. So we're gonna start in Russia. Pow. All right. Fenrir begins in Russia. Here we go. Fenrir has infected its first human. Weaklings. Weak but used to cold temperatures, it must evolve using DNA. Okay, that's used to the cold. So that tells me that our strategy to beat Fenrir, or to spread Fenrir, is to combat the antibodies and to combat the virus with qualities that will sustain cold weather. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. We have just infected Russia, and there are 5 people. Computer games industry growing in the UK. It ain't thanks to me. First victim is Putin. So now we need to pop these DNA bubbles. That's the name of the game. Let's pop some bubbles. There we go. Got some DNA points accumulating over here. First victim's Putin. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. That would be too kind for Putin. Got 10 people down.
Flight 291 is now boarding.
Now boarding. That's right. Now boarding. So I don't know if you guys have ever played this game before, but on the disease chart, right, we got the ways that the disease can be transmitted. We got the symptoms. We got the abilities. I am always cautious about mutating the symptoms because the symptoms can quite often raise red flags. So Putin got infected on April 29th, today. So Fenrir is beginning to spread person to person. They're spreading the love. And I control the plague by evolving it. So we got 5 DNA points. And anyway, but the way that we work on this, going back up here, is the transmission. We want to spread it. So the way we're going to spread it is by deciding the best ways to spread. We can spread it by avian, the avian variety, birds. We can do it by rodents, insects, cattle, biometric blood, water, and air. And then the abilities are going to be the things that defeat the virus, you know, pervious to cold, pervious to heat, pervious to drug resistance, and as well as bacterial resistance. So my strategy, at least in this round, is going to be to try to spread it as fast as we can without alerting people about it and building up its resistance. Should get bonus points for Putin, right? We should get like 300 bonus points right off of the rip. All right, so Scarlet Work says we should start with rodents as soon as we build up enough DNA points. So let's see how many points it's going to get for us to transmit to the rodent level. So we're going to need at least 10 DNA points. Right now, I could transmit this through livestock and through blood. It only costs me 8 DNA points. So should we wait for the rodents to build up? It shouldn't take too much longer. As you can see, people are getting infected slowly, 1 to 10 at a time. Something's going on in Peru. I missed that news bulletin. All right, 12. So now let's get rodents to spread this. So here's what happens when we do that, right? So the rodents are common fleas susceptible to infection, increases infectivity, especially in urban regions and mutation. So let's evolve. Now, the rats. I've successfully evolved Fenrir, and I've spent DNA points to do it. All right, guys, let's get them. The rats are after the people. This is like, what was that? What was the disease that was spread in Europe through rats? What would happen in real life, guys? I'll tell you what would happen. We lived through it. Remember COVID? Remember that? That's not what we're doing here. Was it the Black Plague that spread through Europe and all that from rodents? Was it rodents that was the carrier of the Black Plague? Release the rats. There we go. 81 people have been infected in Russia. Oh, somebody got hit in where? Where's this? That's still Russia. Russia conducting business as usual. 106 people are infected. No big deal. Bubonic plague, thank you. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Nothing going on anywhere else. Kazakhstan's good. Russia, 150 people. So yeah, you know, Russia's doing all right. It's business as usual. There's no money spent on medical research because that's Russia. That's Russia. Hey, can we do anything with 7 DNA points? Can we continue transmission? Oh well, we can continue transmission through cattle or blood. Anybody want to do that? Or actually, you know what? Since Russia is a cold climate, I think I would like to buy a vowel, Alex, and that's not even the right game show. I want to buy a vowel, Pat. I want to have cold resistance, so the pathogen that's in a cold climate will be able to withstand that. So let's go ahead and make that. Let's go ahead and make Fenrir a cold, heartless, soulless biatch. 209 people. Oh no, we've infected hundreds, increasing the chance that an infected person will infect a healthy person. Keep involving the disease. Yeah, okay. The disease has been, as you can see in the top right, day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, we continue to ravage the world. Cold resistance is futile. Another infection in Russia. Look at that. 500 people, 547 people. I want to get this going somewhere, guys. I want to get this. What is this? Great bacterial shelter prevents against all climates. Oh yeah. I like resistance. I like it. I like to have a disease so strong that by the time they figure out what hit him, it's impervious. Who study shows that there's an obesity pandemic increasing. I don't know, that was earlier. Just came across recently. Oh, WHO, World Health Organization. New malaria drug is in testing. Cool. Let's all do malaria. High-tech camouflage tank lost. You lost your tank, Russia. That's what you get. Still got 5 people watching. Hail and welcome. Please be sure to like the video, share the video if you're enjoying it. I know this is basic stuff. Ooh, now we've gotten into the thousands of infected people. Look at that. 2,000 people infected in Russia. Ain't no big thing. Nobody even knows what's going on. They just got a little, sniffles or whatever. This is what I want. I want this. I want the air. I want the pathogen to have the ability to be spread through air travel, because look at all these planes flying everywhere, man. They've opened the airports back up. It's wild out here. So let's get more people outside of Russia to know about Fenrir. Uh-oh, got a severe storm that strikes West Africa. That's so sad. And there's 506 people dead because of it. Oh, we've got an infection in, where is that? Japan, Korea. Here we go. Damn the Koreans too. We started with Russia, now we got Korea. So we're just gonna take out all these jerks, starting with the worst. So we got 5 people infected in Korea so far. Out of the whole world, 5,500 people are infected, and there is no notice of this disease. So it's still relatively small, still relatively low impact, and we have infected now thousands of people. Need it to be more airborne. Yes, I agree. Install it works. I want this to be able to transmit through the air with ease. So our next upgrade will be at 16 DNA points. We'll get this. Got 10 more points to go. Up now. Who is that? Kazakhstan. Yep, we got 2 people in Kazakhstan, which is, you know, right there next to Russia. All the stands. Just slap China. China. Just slap China. Where's China? China is okay, isn't it? More or less. Yeah, China's not infected, but we're gonna get to them. You are not safe, China. China. Let me tell you something. China is going to become the most tremendously infected place. Oh, now we're getting into the Nordics. Now we're getting into, what is this, Norway? Is that, oh, it's Finland. The Finns are finished. Tremendously finished. It's tremendous. It's amazing. All right, enough of that before I grow a receding hairline. 188,000, growing by the tens of thousands at an infectious rate. Leaning Tower of Pisa is leaning the wrong way, guys. You see that? The whole world is on its laurels laughing about that one. Oh, we got 2 more. What was that? England? The UK? And oh, Ukraine. Uh-oh. Well, it's inevitable. Can't avoid that. Still business as usual in the motherland. Ah, motherland! Putin's still just, you know, buying a lot of Kleenex. That's what my grandmother used to call them, was Kleenex. She didn't call them tissues. She called them by the brand name. Now we've got 1 million plus. Education iPad app? What? The heck of an iPad? Police frames politician. Go figure. They need to be framed. They need to be hung and framed. All right, what is that? Sweden? No, that's Norway. Yeah, Norway. That was close. Oh no, we got, what is that? Saudi Arabia? Yeah, see? Uh-oh, symptoms we take. All right, guys, here's where we need to be tactical, okay? Symptoms are going to alert people. So I want to devolve symptoms. I don't want people to get too worried. And when I devolve things, I'm going to get some points because of it. So let's be tactical about this. Let's try to outsmart this beast. Here we go. All right. We're starting to get more. Oh, look at all this. Look at all this. Would you look at that? Would you look at it? Would you look at it? It's gonna be huge. It is huge. C-130. Even a zombie attack. Okay. Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. Anybody? Let's get dangerous. Yeah, let's evolve that. Let's get the air, you know, Medicine in France is slowing infection. France, are you kidding me? Because France is a wealthy country? France isn't even infected yet. That's okay. We're going to look at ways to stop that. We're probably going to come over here on this next one. We're going to drug resistance, right? We need to develop our drug resistance because now that millions of people, now the US got it. We're next, guys. Thank you, Bradley, for the special symbol there. More infectious than TB. More infectious than the Beach Boys? I don't know about that. 6 people watching the live stream. All of you are awesome. Politicians claim that ignorance is better than knowledge. Yeah, a politician would say that. I am trapped in the news bar. Now Canada. Oh, Canada. Look at Russia over here, turning red, 25% infected. Business as usual with all of you sick boys and girls. 6 people watching. And now we got South Africa. Elon Musk. Girl returns from the Valley of Monuments. Inside out. Okay. 72 million. Playing around with the stickers. Yeah, man, go nuts. There's not that many. I don't know. More infectious than more infectious than the I need to evolve drug resistance, guys. Oh, one more point. We're almost there. It's October 2022. And okay, now drug resistance, right? We need people to not be able to cure this. Fenrir, the eater of worlds, is about to destroy humanity. 127 million people, mostly of Russia. Russia's population. Look at that. Russia is not doing so hot, guys. But they're just out there eating their pierogies and their borscht like it's no big deal.
Flight 291 is now boarding.
Yeah, Flight 291 is now boarding, and there's 506 people dead due to some kind of storm, I think is what it was, in West Africa. Right? What's going on in West Africa? There's 506 people dead. Wonder why. Oh, that storm, right? Yeah. Well, sending thoughts and prayers, as they say. Bring on Ragnarok. Yeah, man. There we go. What is that? Kazakhstan? I thought we already infected Kazakhstan. Well, anyway, what is that? The UK? Italy. I was a little bit south. Oh yeah, France and Italy are right over here. Germany. Let's see, France. What are you doing these days? Shoe factories now. No souls are lost. Haha. Funny. The shoe factory is down, but no souls have been lost. Thank you, Bradley Boss, for the $5 super chat donation. You are the real MVP, and it is much appreciated. Guys, I know that I talked about, at least in the last podcast, which I hope you all listened to and watched yesterday, about needing to get my car fixed. And I'm going to be a little bit candid with you right now while we try to wipe out humanity. Getting my car fixed is a number one priority. It's I work from home, so the need to get around. Oh, we got Greenland. Wow, that's a hard one to get. That's what she said. The necessity to have my car working is low because I work from home. Amateur brain surgeon amazed by the demand. Ex-politician Mike Grove says that patients want amateur brain surgeons. Isn't that what we all want? Isn't what we all want are amateur brain surgeons? I mean, if you can just Google it and figure it out, then even better. So separately, Groves declines to share his safety record. Well, we don't want to know. Let's see here. Transmission. I think we need to evolve, guys. What do we need to? Oh, no, this is what we need to do. We need to. Yeah, I want the pathogen to become harder to analyze. I want it to become harder. And that's also what she said. So there we go. Let's do that. And then the next one, I think we need to get it spread. We need to spread it. But as I was saying, the priority for me to get my car fixed is because of my luck on the line. I made an oath to do it, and this will help, believe it or not. Like, I work a full-time, sometimes 50+ hours a week job, and I could get a part-time job doing anything else, but this could be that. So your views, your comments, your shares, getting more people in on this. We've got 7 people now watching, so all 7 of you, if you could please like this video, share it around. We're playing Plague Inc. on Midgard Musings, trying to wipe out humanity. We've got, the majority of Russia sick, 160,000+ people, and this will help. So your super chat donations, your views, your sending thanks, like all of that stuff, any way that you want to engage monetarily is hugely appreciated. It'll help me reach my goal of getting my car fixed and fulfilling my oath to my tribe, and you're all here part of it. Again, we got Australia. Thank goodness, mate. It does help. You don't have to, you don't feel pressure to it, but it is greatly appreciated. Channel members, you're awesome. Bradley Boss, you're one of them. And to see you donating to the stream is awesome. You're really great, and I appreciate it for it. All right, guys, we're starting to pick up some steam here. Things are moving along nicely. So tell me in the live chat, how should we increase the transmission? We've got a good resistance built up. I need to know where I should transmit. Do I want to do it by livestock, water, blood, or incense? Scalded Works, spread like moldy butter with a $5 super chat donation. Much appreciated to you, sir. You guys check out Scalded Works YouTube channel. He does a lot of really neat Tala harp, I think it's called. That Nordic fiddle, if you will. He does like tutorial videos on playing the Tala harp. And you should check him out. Subscribe to his channel and support him in that way. Let's support each other out here doing what we do. So yes, do we want cows to spread the virus? Do we want water? I am in favor of water because everybody's drinking water. So, the pathogen here, Fenrir, is going to be able to survive outside in humid conditions. So I'm in favor of that. Okay, Scalded Work says blood. Well, because of the super chat donation, because of your awesomeness, let's spread it by blood. And there we go. Thank you so much for the suggestion. All right, guys, 106,000 million, 100 and something million in Russia now. We got 330 million people infected in the world, growing at an exponential rate. Things are getting crazy here. So far, the world is in a state of just, we're all good. 10 years out for research to cure this. The data is showing that there is really no areas of issue. Everything's in blue. We're not red yet. So we're doing good. We're spreading the virus at a very steady rate without raising too much alarm. All right, so the next one, Bradley says, thank you for the super chat donation there, Bradley. We'll get water on the next one because that's where I want to go with it. So we got water, blood, air, and I think we're just going to keep rocking along with that. So the next chance we get to transmit through water is going to be with 13 DNA points. We should be getting there relatively quickly now because the virus is spreading to more countries at a pretty fast rate. We've got Asia, we've got the Nordics, we've got the continent. We're already at 9 DNA points, and it's just climbing like crazy. So the next one, oh no, we got a severe storm that has stricken New Guinea. What about the old Guinea? WHO analysts, WHO analysts warn of crop and property damage. Well, that killed a few people in the New Guinea state, region, whatever. Wow, we are almost at 1 billion people infected. We're about to hit 1 billion people infected in the world, and here it comes. There we go, 1 billion people. Russia's looking mighty rough. Russia is looking rough. Look at it. Russia, there are no healthy people left in Russia, Bradley. Russia is 100% infected. And you know what? They don't care because they're like, we've got our vodka, you know? Я не понимаю. I don't even know. Я не понимаю. Ты не понимаешь. Я не знаю. Я не знаю. I don't know. 25 points. All right, guys, here we go. Thanks to Bradley for the suggestion. Let's get this virus spread over the water. We just heard somebody hacking up a lung. If the disease to destroy the world, the natural disasters will. Yeah. Well, we're at a place right now where there's 754 people dead due to natural disasters, and our Fenrir friend over here is more infectious than the common cold. It's pretty doggone infectious. All right, and now let's look and see what we got with DNA points. What can we do here? I'm thinking that we evolve the genetic reshuffle, so that way the DNA strands are reassembled and there is more work needed for a cure. What do you guys think? Journey with Ivor, she could help. Get disabled, still waiting on disability. Hey, Ivor, don't worry about it because you're here watching the live stream and that helps. Believe this or not, your views do matter. And it matters a lot. Because you're helping spread the word. So you've got a channel, you've got an audience, share it around. We just evolved the resistance to the virus. So now more than ever, people are going to have a harder time figuring out how to fix this big problem that has infected 2 million people on the planet. We're still 10 years away from discovering a cure. We're sneaking in through here. Oh, sneaky. Okay. And the world is just, look at Greenland too. I'm really surprised at how bad Greenland got. Greenland is usually the one that has a hard time evolving and getting infected in the first place. Where are you at, Greenland? Come on. Look at that. 63% of the country is infected. That's like usually one of the last places that get good. Let's reshuffle. This is what it is. So when we go over here to our abilities, the genetic reshuffle, the pathogen to the DNA strands are reassembled, which means that there is more intensive work needed to develop a cure. It makes it harder to combat. So we are resistant to the cold, resistant to the bacterial infections. It's going to survive in more climates. We're spreading in a lot of different ways: water, air, rats, blood. No symptoms, mutation, which is great because now it's just an infection. This is going to be the fun part, guys. This is going to be the real fun part when we decide how to infect, or how we decide to start killing the world. Cysts, insomnia, anemia, that sort of thing. But I want to wait for us to infect the whole world before we go crazy with that, because we run the risk of alerting the World Health Organization authority to develop a cure. And if that blue bar, if the cure is discovered, we lose the game. See, now the cyst symptoms have mutated. Things are starting to get dicey. I want to devolve symptoms at this early part of the game because, first of all, I get a couple of DNA points for that, and I don't get detected. Fenrir kind of slips in under the radar. So we have 16 DNA points. We have some decisions to make. Do we want to continue transmission through insects or cattle? Do we want to evolve bacterial resistance? What is the general consensus? Resistance or transmission? Scald, it works. Bradley, Ivor, any of the 5 people who are remaining watching, what should we do? The bacterial resistance, bacterial shell is thickened, further increasing bacterial survivability in all climates. So basically what this means is everywhere in the world, more places than not, we are going to be potentially more successful at, destroying the humanity. Transmission wise, we're spreading around pretty good. The cattle are going to increase infectivity in rural regions. And then the insects are going to increase infectivity in hot climates and allow it to mutate. So as it stands right now, we're 2.5 million almost infected in the world, accumulating DNA points. There's no rush. We're in 2023. We're not even a year after the fact. We're in February of 2023, and we've already infected about 30% of the population. All it works says we need to spread the disease through cattle transmission. Okay. All right. You haven't led me astray yet. So let's keep spreading that love, baby. Keep it going. Like I said, 2.5 million. We're not quite there, but it's getting there pretty close. Billion, not million, billion. 2.5 billion people. All right, the African continent is starting to really feel the effects of Fenrir. Not looking too hot. How bad is Central Africa? Nobody in Central Africa is infected. Algeria is not infected. West Africa is not infected. Central Africa is not infected. That's impressive. I think South Africa is, 4 million people. East Africa. So we're getting there. But it's a big continent, guys. It's a big place. I think the cattle are going to do a lot in the African continent. North America ain't looking too bad. Canada though. USA, between USA and Canada, North America is looking pretty rough. Okay, there we go. And we got, what is that? Brazil? No, Colombia. Brazil is down over here. Wake up, Jesse. Where's your map skills? Oh, there we go. Colombia. We got one infected in Colombia. All right, guys, we need to do something else here. Let's see. Transmission, more abilities. Gonna be doing a couple bourbons while you watch. Cool, Bradley. I love what you're doing, by the way. Let everybody know in the live chat what your business is called. Because I think you have an Etsy store or you have an online store, and I would love for people to support you and give you some business. So just post it down there in the chat if you want. About to break 3 billion people infected. I think the overall world population is 7 and something billion. So almost half of the world, or 40% of the world, is infected with no signs of being noticed. Everybody's just, I feel a little itch. I feel a little pinprick. I feel just a little Nothing to be alarmed about. Reminds me of that episode of The Office where Dwight shoots Stanley with the bull tranquilizer. Nothing to be alarmed about here. Just a man pointing a bull tranquilizer at his coworker. Nothing to be alarmed about here. Just, almost 3.5 billion people infected by an unknown curable virus, or an uncurable unknown virus. Build up more resistance. Okay. So as of right now, our resistance includes cold, the ability to genetically reshuffle. What we could do is we could evolve the thing to withstand hot temperatures. Africa is kind of slowly developing. I think we may want to see bacterial resistance, survivability in all climates. Build up more resistance. Pathogens evolving to withstand hotter temperatures. All climates. Let's do that one. South Africa, it's going to start spreading up here. You know, South Africa is almost entirely infected. It's going to spread up to Central Africa. The equator is right around here, so we may need to think about evolving to hotter resistance. You know, guys, we're doing great though. Almost 3.5 billion people. So you know, the world is at least almost close to 50% infected, and yeah, nobody's freaking out yet. Okay, heat. So we'll do heat on the next one. Oh look, cold countries are getting colder, and the latest research shows that we're getting colder due to global warming. Imagine that. All right, we're gonna do heat on the next go around. I think we need a little bit more DNA points to get that. Yeah, we need 18. So we're halfway there on getting the DNA points to evolve heat resistance. But look at all that red. I mean, everywhere. Greenland is entirely infected. South Africa. Oh, there we go. Central Africa. Finally. We got there. Japan. Philippines. New Guinea. All right. Well, good luck on you, New Guinea. There we go. Now let's get that heat resistance built up. Now that we've got Central Africa infected, we want to build up that resistance to the extreme heat. Coffee mutation. I don't want to evolve any symptoms just yet. Now, I don't want to get too crazy. We're not in the clear yet. I want to infect most of the world, or all of the world, before we get too crazy with symptoms. So Central Africa has got 3 people infected. I think we may want to consider evolving the disease transmission through insects now that we're in Central Africa. You know, all them mosquitoes and such. Oh, there we go. Is that West Africa? Oh, Algeria. Get it. 15. All right. Let's get them bugs out there. All right, we're about to break 500 billion thousand infinity trillion people of the world. And look at them DNA points just rolling in like money. I really think that, you know, the transmission thing is doing great. What I really want to think about is where we're at with these bad boys over here. You know, resistance to antibodies and all that. Upgrade 1 again. All right, Bradley. Festival of Love in Botswana, guys. Guess what? It's a kissing day. Critics are questioning hygiene standards. Well, it's Botswana. Have you been to Botswana lately, dude? Do you even know? So Bradley is saying mutate the water transmission because guess what? It's the International Kissing Day Festival of Love, and people are going to be needing to hydrate. And screw that. You're about to get infected. Now look at that. Because of all that, we are now mostly infected the world at this point. It's 83% infection rate. So we are really, really close, guys, to starting the approach for infection. So I'm thinking, if you're thinking what I'm thinking that we need to decide what our symptoms are going to be. I'm all about catching them off guard. I don't know about you, but I think that anemia, decreasing the red blood cells and hemoglobin. I want things to attack the organs. So there's a lot of evolution in this strain that leads into like neurological failure. And then there's also, this one here, I think it's cysts. Yes, it spreads really fast. So between like these two down here, I think this is where we're gonna potentially start. But you guys tell me. This is as much your game as it is mine because you're here watching. So we are very close to infecting the entire world. 88% is infected. West Africa is still holding on pretty okay. They're being infected at a rate of, by the thousands. So those mosquitoes are doing their job. Yeah, pretty much everywhere else in the world is feeling the same thing. Colombia, like look at that, 2 million people in Colombia, and they're still largely okay. The nausea symptom mutated. I'm still not ready to mutate, guys. Hold out on symptoms. Hold us on symptoms. Okay. Yeah. You guys give me the green light. When you tell me that it's time to start adding symptoms, then I will follow your lead. Because here we are. Well, that's Colombia. Where are we at in the world? Where, we almost there, 91% of infection rate. I'm hoping that we can get the whole world infected before we start mutating. But you tell me, I'll follow your lead. 21 DNA points. We're starting to rack them up nicely to be able to, increase. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too, is when we do get a higher infection rate, we can reduce the transmission. So in other words, we don't need to spread it anymore. And then when we devolve these symptoms, we'll get some DNA points back, and we can apply that towards the system towards the mutation. When the map goes completely red, Syscald, it works. Okay, so we're still not quite there. 6.5 billion people. Here we go. We got a new infection in Morocco. Look at that, Morocco holding out on us, man. That was a good idea to start in Russia, at least for this particular round, on a casual level. We're learning a lot. We're in 2023. We're just about a year and 3 months past the infection date, and we have infected over 90% of the world with Fenrir. No big news going on here. No cure. We're doing great, guys. West Africa, Central and West Africa are just holding on for dear life. Build up drug resistance. Okay. A new strain of the pathogen increasing the work needed to develop a cure. So that's going to help us preventing the cure. So we'll say we'll go ahead and evolve that to drug resistance. Okay. All right. We're almost there. It's almost 7 billion people, which puts us at 90. Oh wow, yeah, we're about to get there here in the next couple of minutes, I think. Yeah. Morocco and some of them places. Look at that. Fenrir needs to evolve. It has infected most of the world. So in order to kill, we have to evolve, advance the symptoms. All right. What do you say? Should we start? Do you think we should start, devolving the transmission? Because because it can't spread much more. I mean, we've got 97 some odd percent of the world infected. I don't think rats and bugs and stuff are going to do anything. A little surprised how fast it's got through the world. Yeah, right. Morocco is the last one holding on. Moroccans are resilient. Look at them. 32 million people, and only 41,000 are currently infected. Insomnia. So tired. Man, we're almost there. Morocco is the one holding out on us. I need Morocco to just get really sick really fast. Look at that, from 69,000, nice, 131. Shake, 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 Sonora into Morocco. I don't know why that came to mind when I'm thinking of Morocco. But... all right. That is honestly the last country that I was expecting us to infect. I was thinking Greenland was going to be the one to be the last, because Greenland's always the last. Like, Greenland is like the hardest one to infect. You don't ever start in Greenland, I don't think, because they're like rich and it's, you know, cold and whatever. Got to get the 3 people in Antarctica. Yeah. I think those 3 Eskimos that just kind of hunkered down there. Okay, now we're getting into the millions. Morocco is starting to feel the effects. We're still not quite there yet, but yeah, we're quickly. Look at that red bar. Just keep climbing. 13 million. What's next? 15. Okay, no, it's slowly but steady. But honestly, you know, Greenland is the worst place to get done. It's usually like the last one that I've encountered, at least. I've not made it past a lot of these levels, and I've never done it in like crazy difficult mode. So maybe that's something that we can do all here. All right, guys, Morocco's gone. Now let's do this. So while I devolve these things, I want you guys to think about where I should start with the symptoms. So I'm going to devolve our transmission since we don't need to spread anymore, and tell me where I should start. Should we start with anemia, cysts, insomnia? Like I said before, I know that the anemia one is the one that's going to really rock their world. I want to devolve. No, devolve. There's no reason to keep spreading it anymore. Get rid of it. And as you can see, I'm getting DNA points for all this. All right. So there's no need to transmit anymore. Everybody's sick. Now let's start. Oh, I don't need that. I need to devolve. And I do evolve for it. All right, here we go. What do you guys say? Anemia? Rash? I think anemia. I think anemia is a good place to start. I think we just start really wrecking their stuff over here. Infectivity increased. that does. Internal hemorrhaging. Anemia. Okay. So this one's going to really wreck them. Pockets and a slight chance of bursting, which can spread. That sounds good. Let's spread it. Spread it. That meme. Oh, yeah, spread it. Iceland starts cure research. Oh boy. Well, we need to watch out for that. West Africa stuff. So now everybody's starting to discover something. They're like, uh-oh. Hit them hard, Bradley. Yeah, it's absolutely. So now all these countries that are like, oh, now we're sick. And now, oh, whoops, you know, there's Afghanistan started work on the cure. I don't really care about Afghanistan. They never did anything helpful in the medical field, have they? More concerned with Iceland. I feel like those Scandinavian doctors know a thing or two. Who knows, though? I need the symptoms to mutate, and I need people to start dying. Right now, the world is just infected, and we're only at 754 dead due to natural disasters. But we're at a 1% cure rate, which means in 2 years, wow, it went from 10 years to 2 years. So the more that the percentage of the cure goes up, the sooner we could be closer to the cure. Everybody's infected, nobody's dying yet. And I need more DNA points to be able to kill people off. But Fenrir is global, so that's the good, you know, that's the good news. Start getting them. Usually when you evolve the symptoms, like such as this, the infectivity is increased, and then we need to get this. I need some points to get to fatal growth and internal bleeding and death. What I need. But people are starting to figure out a way to cure this, you know. So 3% is not too concerning. But I need some DNA points. I need to be able to pop some DNA bubbles. I need something to, and now we've got some awareness, because there's a watch list now that's been opened up. Is vomiting one of them? I believe so. I think vomiting is nausea. So yeah. I think vomiting evolves from nausea. Well, vomiting does naturally evolve from nausea. When you feel nauseous, what do you do, right? You yak. There's like no activity going on in the, there we go, coughing symptom mutated. I'm not mad about it, because coughing will increase the infection, and it's going to spread in high density areas. So that's okay. I want it to spread. I want people to start feeling the effects of the anemia and the neurological stuff. So Bradley, do you think we should evolve to nausea? Or should we evolve to pneumonia? Do we want nausea? Do we want abscesses? Increasing infection rates. Ooh, that sounds deadly. Rich regions are particularly vulnerable. Ooh, there's so much that we can do here. I don't really need to spread it. I just need to start killing people. What do you guys think? All 6 people watching. I've got 2 people that are regularly commenting. If you're watching, I need to know. I need to know what we're doing. I need to know how we're doing it. I want to hit these bastards hard. Nausea. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's start throwing up. Let's see if that starts killing people. Right now, we haven't killed anybody yet. All the people in the world are dead because of... Now, screw you, Canada. No offense to my Canadian viewers. But they are prioritizing healthcare. Good old Canada. What's Canada doing? They got research funding, and they're prioritizing their research to find a cure for this seemingly infectious disease called Fenrir. Okay, so now we've got bubbles that we need to pop to stop the cure. It doesn't give us any DNA points, but we need to combat the resistance. We need Fenrir to start killing people. So far, it hasn't done that, which is concerning. Maybe we have underestimated the great wolf. No. Don't do that. Got sick doctors working on a cure in Canada. Yeah. They're like, bring us more poutine. I'm almost out of scotch. France prioritizes healthcare for the infected. Well, good for you, France. Years, we could have a cure. Fenrir would be eradicated. And humanity survives. I don't think it's going to get to that point. I think at some point, there we go, heavy flooding in East Africa, that's going to kill some people. And that's going to impact the overall, world population. So now we're at, a little over 5,000. Everybody is prioritizing healthcare. They're like, no, we don't need this. New Zealand, USA, Canada, France. That's right. Spain now. We're at 10% towards the cure. And no deaths due to Fenrir. Huh. Interesting. Our strategy may have had a hole in it. We shall see, though. It's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. Now Canada's setting up trauma centers. I like how they spell center. But now they're shutting down their seaport. Well, it's a little bit late for that, to limit the spread, because everybody's infected with it now. And time will tell if this will work. I think time has already told you that it won't work because you're already infected. Italy is prioritizing healthcare. Yeah, they're 100% infected. So I mean, shutting down seaports and stuff doesn't really do much of anything. If anything, it's going to stop you from getting stuff delivered to you overseas. But that doesn't seem to be an issue because you're still getting medicine developed. Pneumonia. Yeah, I need to evolve this, or the disease needs to evolve to so I need a few more points to get the pneumonia symptom evolved. Right now I'm only at 4 DNA points, which means, you know, not enough. So everybody's concerned about fixing this whole Fenrir problem. I mean, that's relatable, right? You keep Fenrir bound all this time, and then you let loose on the world, and it's like, oh no, we got to figure this out. Stop it, Philippines or Japan or whoever you are. Yeah, Philippines. The World Cup is canceled because of the fear over Fenrir. I'm gonna leave that up for you guys. Go ahead and screenshot that, share that around, and tag Midgard Musings on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Go ahead and screenshot that, take a picture of it, share it around, and tell everybody that the World Cup has been canceled out of fear of Fenrir. So there's your opportunity. Go ahead and spread that around. Tag Midgard Musings on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share it around and let them know that we've put some monsters on the map. Seems like the Philippines is trying to figure out a cure. Amazingly, Fenrir hasn't killed anybody, and the cure continues to grow. 15% of a cure has been developed, and we are a year away from curing this disease and starting to get the world healthy again. So far, nobody's died, but nobody's gotten better. The world is just slowly starting to figure out a way to combat this disease. I need a mutation. I need a symptom to mutate. Come on. Come on. Kill them now! Do it! Do it now! Is that Predator? Come on! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me now! Come on! Do it! Do it now! Kill me! No, instead, you want to play with my emotions. Canada mobilizes. There we go. DNA bubble. Oh, come on! Give me some more of that. Give me some more of that DNA. Give me some more of that DNA. The UK is prioritizing healthcare for the infected. Cheerio. Why did I say that? Why did I say cheerio? This isn't... Anyway. Iceland is prioritizing healthcare. Well, the Vikings are involved now, guys. We're doomed. The Nordic gods have heard the call to fight Fenrir, and Ragnarok has officially started. Can we devolve anything? Ooh, good point, Bradley. Good point. What should we devolve? We can devolve things. We can devolve some of these things. We can devolve resistance. I think that's okay. I think we can devolve resistance because that's just stopping the pathogen from spreading or increasing the effectiveness in cold climates. Spot on impersonation. Well, thank you. All right, so let's devolve some of these abilities. Let's get some DNA points and let's start wrecking people's lives. Bacteria survivability. All right. Well, let's just go. I want to keep the resistance. I mean, it's resilient, but that's fine. I want to keep these things down here. I want to keep these things because these are decreasing the ability to cure anything. All right. Wow. What about this? Fatal growth tumors. How about that? I like the word fatal. I like the word fatal because that means we're going to start wrecking people's lives. What do you guys think? Fatality?
Fatality.
I'm going to go with it. Huh? I mean, it's either that or yeah, I mean, let's go with it. Let's go with a fatality. Let's start wrecking people's lives, man. Let's see if we can destroy. Because now I'm starting to get concerned. 20%. Thanks, Skull, it works. Who says, do it? I did it. Uh-oh. Yeah, boy, the first death in West Africa. Fenrir starting to take some casualties now. Smart move. Send it. Yeet. Screw you, Poland. Screw you, Canada. Look at that. Look at that death toll. 550 to 950 in like seconds. Now we're in the millions. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. I like to see that death toll rising. I like seeing that death toll rising. 2.5 million people. Screw you, bastards. That's Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin. Henry. We're killing the world. And then Stewie comes in. Damn you, vile woman. Victory is mine. Well, it's not yet. We're still a long ways off, but it's growing. Look at the death toll. Death toll rising. Percentage of the cure is at 23%. Holding steady, holding strong. Yeah, look at that. Look at that dead list. Look at that death list. Look at that. 10 million people, guys. Canada shuts down borders. Too late. Too little, too late, Canada. Corpse disposal in Central Europe. What are you doing? Just dumping them in the Thames? Madagascar. Who's ever heard of that place? Corpse disposal. You're probably just dumping them into like the Mediterranean Sea or the Indian Ocean. 25%. Big deal. Big deal. Big freaking deal, Madagascar. Starting to dump people off into the Aegean. It's not even close to the Aegean. What am I saying? The Indian Ocean? Yeah. 26% cure. I don't know, man. The death toll is growing. Morocco prioritizes healthcare. Well, you might have a chance. I mean, we're not out of the clear yet, guys. Canada's starting to get rid of dead people. You know? What could we possibly do? What else could we possibly do? I mean, we could start devolving 2, 4, 6, 8. Each de-evolution is going to give us 2 DNA points. 2, 4, 6, 8. Plus 3 is 11. Pneumonia symptom mutated. All right, cool. I'll take it because I'm not gonna spend any DNA points. I love the mutation of things without it costing me anything. Plus the pneumonia mutation is going to help. Oh wow, Spain. Hey guys, we're in a pandemic. Really? You think? 22 million people dead? 28%. Getting there, man. Cutting it down on the wire. Dead bodies spread disease. Good point. Skull, it works. Yes, dead bodies do spread disease. I don't want that, Morocco. Oh no, pandemic. The Balkan states. What is the prioritizes healthcare? I don't know. We may get to We may get to 50% health, cure, whatever. But our death toll is steadily rising, 28 million. That's modest. The infection rate, we still got a ways to go. What we really need is we really need for this to start quickly, very quickly, eliminating people. Pandemic alert. So what? Zimbabwe is starting to just throw people away. Iceland is banning all flights. Don't fly anywhere. Yeah, it's 32 million people dead in the world. Pakistan's starting to throw people away. Corpse disposal in Northwest Africa. I think that's Angola, isn't it? That's Algeria. Libya. Botswana. Sudan. West Africa. Germany bans all flights. 35% cure. 37 million people dead. What do I need to really send this to the next level? I need 22 DNA points. I need body-wide infections that spread fast. And I need something that'll cause rapid. So 17 DNA points. Rapid internal bleeding and death. That's what I need. I need rapid. So we currently have 3. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Still not enough. So let me devolve everything that I possibly can. Give it a minute. I need like 14 DNA points to start really wrecking people's lives rapidly. Yeah, France is issuing a pandemic alert. See how tactical this is, guys? And this is on casual. Like this isn't even the hard part. There we go. We get some DNA points off of that. Mamba Jamba. So that's 6. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Should I do it? Should I do it just so that way I can get the 17 points that I need to cause rapid internal bleeding? That's a risk, huh? Well, why not? Let's live on the edge. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. What's life if not worth taking risks on? Huh? What is this? I don't need infection rate. I'm taking a risk, guys. I want people to start dropping like flies, because the more people die, the easier it is to get them good. Internal rapid internal bleeding and death. Boom. All right, 41 million people dead. 42. Ah, wow. I might have shot myself in the foot there. The cure may be fixed before more people die. 45. Curious to see. All right, I'm curious to see as well. I can usually knock out this level pretty easily. Well, at least I've killed more people than the bubonic plague, thanks to the rat infestation. Yeah, there's 2 ways to fight the cure. I can evolve aggressive symptoms. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, so we're at 62 million dead. The cure is growing rapidly, but so is the death toll. But not, is it growing rapidly enough? We haven't even reached 1 billion deaths, and I got 7 billion people to kill. The cure is at 61%. I don't know, guys. We shall see. Whatever the outcome is, when this is over, I'm going to get a refill for my drink. And I suggest you all do the same. Get a bathroom break or whatever. I've killed more than the Spanish flu. 65% in cure. I wonder if I'll even get to 1 billion. Not looking too promising. I'm under 200 million dead. There's still a lot of infection in the world. 97% infected. A month and a half away from a cure. I think we're gonna lose this one, guys. I think our tactics may need to be evaluated. Global research focused on the cure. Well, that's never good. I mean, it's good for humanity, but it's not good for Fenrir, what we're trying to do. Mobilizing infectious disease. Okay. So we know that going forward, we don't want to devolve the antibodies. We don't want to devolve the resistance. What I think we want to do is we want to focus on building up a lot of our DNA points. That way we can rapidly start infecting the world. Because look, it's 2024. And I don't have enough DNA points to slow the cure. And I really shot myself in the foot. I thought that if I devolved the resistance to the antibodies, that I could boost the fatality, and that ultimately did not play out as the way I thought it would. Madagascar is using mass graves. It doesn't look like we're going to kill humanity, although we put a modest dent. We killed more than the Black Death, and we killed more than the Spanish flu. So we're going to take a different approach. So on the next round, we started in Russia on the first round, in which, I think was a really good approach. Seemed like a good, we got a lot of ground covered early on. We're definitely not going to kill the world, because here we are, the cure is almost there. We've killed under 1 billion people. So we've killed more than smallpox, but still, the world is going to recover from this. They took a hit. So round 2 is going to be something that we need to think about a little bit differently. I don't want to devolve any of the resistance going forward. Thank you for all 7 of you that are watching. Please like this video. We're going to hit another round. The cure, we've lost. The cure for Fenrir is complete, which means now our little infection rate is going to reduce. So the world is going to start feeling better. And they're going to start, even to the best of our abilities, they're going to start. So what? Iceland's in a state of national emergency, whatever. People are panicking, but still, they're going to recover. It's not going to look pretty. There's probably going to be, you know, about 1 billion or less people dead. But the rate at which things are happening right now, we're going to win, or they're going to win. So let me go ahead and just get a refill real quick. I'm going to let this play out. Another super chat donation from Bradley Boss, our wood burning friend. Really appreciate that. Family game nights, nice. So let me just go ahead and get a quick refill. Let's think about our strategy. Let's think about where we want to start at. Please don't go anywhere. Continue to, you know, stay here while the world recovers. I'm gonna go ahead and like I say, get my drink refilled. Ring around the row. Yeah, you know, your stupid brother is a little bit too little, too late there, my man. But let's go ahead and win the next round. So I will be right back. You guys take a stretch. Fenrir is to be eradicated. So that's the story, and that's what we're having to deal with. So I'll be right back. You guys will be too. Thank you to everybody who's continuing to watch, and let's get them on the next round. I'm gonna just leave this up where you guys can think about your life choices. Think about our life choices together. A huge shout out to everybody. Thank you so much. I will be right back. See you in a minute. Right. Let's take a look at this whole thing and let's analyze it. Let's look at our disease graph. Very high infectivity rate, which is great. The severity and the lethality are where we need to improve on. So the analyst in me is saying that we want to continue the approach going forward. We want to trend in that direction, right? We want to keep the infectivity rate high and good, but we want to look at our strategy for increasing the severity and the lethality of it all. Make sure that we get it on the next go. And it was eradicated in 865 days. We did not achieve a passing score. So I need a new name of a new disease. And let's kill it this time, guys. Let's do this, a bacterial infection. We'll start at casual. I'd like to keep these things going at a casual pace, if you will. 6 of us are watching right now, so give me a name. Actually, you know what? Let's go with Jormungandr on this one. We had Fenrir to begin with, and I think it was Ivor before who suggested that we go with Jormungandr. So Jormungandr, the world serpent, also one of Loki's offspring. Can I do anything with this? No. We're gonna start with Jormungandr. the world serpent. Let's see if the world serpent is able to eradicate humanity instead of the wolf. All right. Touch the country that your plague will start. Do we want to start in Russia again, or do we want to start somewhere else? We've got India. That's always been a good place for me to start with. Iran. I've had good luck in starting with India, but open to suggestions. I got 5 or 6 people watching here. Give me some ideas. Give me some suggestions. Let's see. China. All right. Let's see what the Chinese can do with your Uganda. Thank you, Skull. It works. I like the initial strategy that we had about spreading it, and getting it out there and devolving symptoms. What I didn't like later on, what I learned from the last one, is that we do not want to devolve resistance. We want to keep that resistance up, and we want to preserve our DNA points to increase the severity and the lethality of the virus. This is a bacterial virus or bacterial infection. So let's see what we can do this time. I definitely want to keep the symptoms devolved over time until we infect the whole world. That's a great strategy. See what kind of mess we can get into this time. Go with anemia all the way in the end. Okay, so if the symptoms want to evolve to something else on their own, let's focus on the anemia approach. That way we're attacking it hot, heavy, hard. That's what she said, the whole deal. I'm definitely involved. Lemurs for toilet paper uses is quote unquote inhumane. Well, that's just like your opinion, man. That is pretty inhumane. I mean, I don't know if I would want a furry primate. Like, are lemurs primates? I have to think about that. Are lemurs monkeys? No, dude, are lemurs primates, dude? Lemurs are primates. Okay. I successfully paid attention to whatever book told me that. I don't know what book told me that or what person told me that, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of rude to use primates as toilet paper or a tool to clean up yourself after you're relieving yourself. All right, so let's look at our transmission. How do we want to spread the virus to start with? Last time we were in Russia and we used rats. Now we're in China. How should we start transmitting the disease? We're going to, of course, always keep our symptoms devolved, and we want to have our abilities strong up front. So do we want to start our transmission or our resistance early on? Yeah, go Yorgi. Go George. He said, Jorger. I got you there. Ivor. Yeah, go Jormungandr. Jorger. Go Jorger. It's your birthday. Na. All right. Scald at Work says, let's start with transmission by insect. So let's spread the love with the mosquitoes. I have successfully evolved Jormungandr, so that's neat. India has that high population density. Yeah, I've had good success with India, starting off in India. I always like to experiment a little bit and try other things outside of my comfort realm. I've never started in Russia before that I can remember, so that was neat. And I don't recall starting in China. I think I've started. I've been brazen, and I've started in like the U.S. and Canada, in places that are like richer. China's pretty rich, though. I mean, if you think about it, like it is. They got a lot of funding available to them. So they're also the reason why lo mein is so good. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So we've already infected hundreds of people with the snake, the serpent, the world serpent. And I'm just looking to see where is everybody? Something said, the WHO report. All right. Next. Let's see here. Protect against all climates. What do you say? Good place to start. I mean, China is kind of a neutral territory, I believe. Balanced climate, I think so. Or resistance, right? Our strategy. Let's I think build up resistance. The world's serpent spits its venom. Well, let's do it. Let's spit that venom and let's try to keep the world from fighting back. Let's evolve it. Matter of fact, let's evolve it doubly. Let's get brazen, just like the serpent, right? You guys seen that meme? I'm a snake. Earth is not a planet, says the science body. We're not a planet, guys. Newsflash, Earth is not a planet. If Earth is not a planet, then what are we? Are we a moon? Are we a star? Are we a freaking galaxy in and ourselves? I saw a kid one time tell us all that Earth is a solar system and a galaxy. And I was like, whoa. Give me what you've got, man. Because that kid was speaking some real stuff. You think the world is a galaxy? The world is a vampire. Santa Dry. Secret Destroyer. I've seen Smashing Pumpkins once, and I left halfway through their show. Hello, it's Gang Larry. Well, if it's Gang Larry, then hail and good evening, good day to you. Come on, we all know the Earth is a star. I mean, the Earth is the Earth, our Earth. If you want to get technical, our Earth is a crouton in the salad of the universe. If the universe is a salad, then we are a crouton. Right? So what we just did, we're playing Plague Inc. for all the new listeners, viewers, watchers, 8 live people watching. Thank you so much. Smash that like button. share this video around. This is the very first ever of hopefully many more live stream gaming sessions on Midgard Musings here. This is helping, bring in more revenue to help me with some car repairs. We're playing Plague Inc. We just evolved the drug resistance to the virus Jormungandr, which is a bacterial infection, which started on April 29th and has a daily infectious rate of 7,500 people almost, nearly closely. And it started in China. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, make this plague go deadly far. Now that's a spell that I can get behind. Speak it into existence. Let's cast those spells. Let's weave those words. That's the kind of spell that I'm about. Or whatever. Oh, there's a DNA bubble moving up. That just happened in China, which is infected at a rate of 150,000 nearly. And now we are in Central Asia. Look out. We're starting to spread like hot butter on toast. But the low carb kind of toast, because it's 2022 and we've got to watch our carbs. Tell you what, the most ridiculous thing, aside from the Earth being a planet, is that calories exist, and calories are a lie. Also, the CDC approves a new diagnostic test for the dengue virus, whatever that is. Just like herpes. Yeah, spread it like herpes. Herpes. Something deadly weapon. But yeah, no, the biggest lie is calories, because look at how much you have to work on. Scotland should become part of France, quote unquote. Right? Shouldn't they? I mean, come on. Who we got here? Flo Grizzle. Hey, what's up? Hot snakes. Hot snakes in the house. Hail and welcome for our channel member. Good to see you back again. Appreciate you supporting the live stream. Please be sure to smash that like button, share this video around. Let's get more people involved in trying to wipe out humanity. And let's also devolve the cysts symptoms, because I don't want that in our lives right now. Calories are good, what you're talking about. But no, listen to this, right? Here's what I'm saying. Calories are a lie, because look at how many calories you have to consume to gain anything, and then look at how much work you have to put in to lose it. So let's just say you're trying to lose weight, the whole caloric deficit thing. One flour tortilla is like what, 100 calories, and that doesn't fill you up, it doesn't do shit, But to burn that 100 calories, you gotta run a mile or whatever. And it's like, I just took 5 minutes to consume 100 calories, and I gotta spend 30 minutes or whatever it is running my ass off just to burn it. Turkish presents a new turning point. It's ridiculous. It's like, that's such, and it gets worse as you get older. It gets worse as you get older. It's a space station. That's not a moon. That's no moon. That's a space station. Shout out Sir Alec Guinness for his exemplary performance of Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars: A New Hope, directed by Steven Spielberg. Increase your caloric intake, and when you're hiking and doing vigorous activities, yeah, sure. The vigorous activities is the whole. That's the caveat, right? We got time for that. But you got to make the time. All right, folks. We are starting to spread like greasy avocado pate. That's how we're starting to spread. We're in Australia now. Calories for the gains, man. I'm all about. Look, I get it, right? Gains. It's gains o'clock, mother. Let's go. You know, size is the prize. Swole is the goal, I guess. All right, guys, we got to spread this. We got to spread this like banana pudding on a cracker. And we need to build up some resistance. So how should we spread it? I need some more feedback. You know, who we got here? Grizzle, Flo Grizzle. I need to know, how should I spread this? Should I spread this virus through rats, birds, cattle, air, or water, or blood? Okay. All It Works is over here telling me that I needed to start off with insects about spreading this virus. Now I need to know what the next stage of this game is. Carbs. Pasta. Oats. Oats are actually really good. Those are the good carbs. Complex carbohydrates. Livestock. All It Works. Whew. Oh, we got water. Okay, I'm gonna go with Flo Grizzle because Flo Grizzle is a channel member, and I want to see how the water thing works out. And Scald It Works has been great in suggesting things, but I want to see how we do with the water because water is life, and I want people to die from life. We got 157 million people infected in the world right now, with a death toll of 500,000 due to something. Something caused the death of something. I forget what it was. It was a natural disaster. So anyway, that's 4.5, almost 5,000 people less than I have to worry about. The USA and the Nordics are being infected now thanks to the spread of the virus through water. I definitely want to get genetic hardening because I want it to be harder, that's what she said, to be analyzed in the lab. So let's just keep on keeping on. Never seen this game in your life. Don't trust you. Well, I don't trust anything or anybody hardly. But this is a game where we try to destroy humanity through tactical and aggressive means. This is a bacterial virus, by the way. Each virus, as we advance through each level, is going to present different and new challenges. So we have to take a different and tactical approach each time. So I definitely appreciate your insights and your thoughts, Grizzle, and played this game like many years ago. Yeah, like I started playing this game like back in like 2010, I think maybe. Like it's a decade old. It's a solid decade old, and here we are now playing it in front of the world as we try to destroy the world. All 6 of us here watching. You guys are great. You're awesome. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Please share the video around. Let's see if we can keep this going on for, it's at least until we destroy humanity. What is this? Bacterial resilience? Yes. I want to be resilient. I don't want people to destroy Jormungandr. I want Jormungandr to destroy the world. Fenrir failed in the last round. But we are not going to repeat our same mistakes. We want to keep the resistance up, and we want to build our spread. Like we want to spread this like a severe storm that strikes Spain and probably kills some people. Yeah, it killed a couple hundred. But we want this to spread the way that we spread cheese on cereal. So air is a good pathogen ability to evolve, right? We want people that are flying on planes to be exposed to this. There were previous versions, and there's new versions. Like this is the original. This is the OG. There's this one called, I think, the Evolve or whatever. There's a version of that. So as we continue this on, guys, we'll do that. But let's spread this. Let's spread this love. Let's spread this like Aunt Jemima pancake batter over a homeless man's butt cheek. I don't know. Airbender, right? Who eats banana pudding on crackers? I mean, who does any of this? I'm just, you guys are here, and I'm trying to keep it real with you. I'm trying to keep you engaged to the point that you wonder what is even really going on. Because I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what this is, or what I am, or what you are, or what any of this is. It makes about as much sense as feathers on a chupacabra. Okay. And I know what you're thinking. That's the Scotch talking. I contest otherwise. Because I just infected the UK. I just infected Ireland. So guess what? Chicken butt. There's your sign. We did it. It's all an illusion. Everything is an illusion, man. We're an illusion. We're perceptions of reality. And everybody's perception of reality is different, My perception of reality is different from yours. There's heavy flooding going on in New Zealand, guys. Stop the drains, don't waste water. Watch out. There's almost 5,000 people dead in the world because of earthquakes and flooding, or tsunamis, or whatever it is. But yeah, perception. I've recently, gotten to think about this. Is that perception is reality. What we perceive things to be is what we make them real. We make them real because of our perception of it. Doesn't mean that it's actually real. It's just what our perception of it is. So you're going to perceive things differently than a lot of people. And that doesn't mean that you're wrong. It just means that you perceive it differently. Hello, Astrid. Hail and welcome to the very first ever live stream of Plague Inc. We had some technical difficulties in the first half hour. And I thought that I was going to have to abandon this whole thing like you would abandon prom night dumpster babies, but we didn't. We persevered, we made it through, and now we are working on infecting the entire world. We've already infected 1.5 billion people with the Jormungandr virus, which started in China on April 29th. And it is now February of 2023. So it's almost been a year, and the mystery still surrounds the Tokyo Olympics about a decision to postpone them, because organizers promised that it will happen soon, but no reason has been given for the change. Well, we're just gonna roll with it. So good to see you, Astrid. Thanks for tuning in. If you are tuning in now, please be sure to share the video, like it, smash that like button. Want to try to we haven't actually cleared double digits tonight on the live views, by the way, guys. 4,500 subscribers here on this channel, and we haven't gotten past 7 or 8 live viewers. It's a Friday night. Share this video around, people. Let people know that we're out here spreading the virus called Jormungandr, which is more infectious than the common cold, and we are spreading it like rice is spread on kimchi. Okay. Resistance. More work is needed to develop a cure. Yes, please. Make it harder. That's what she said. Let's get it. 2 billion people in the world are infected with no signs of alarm. Nobody's worried. We got 10 years for the cure of Jormungandr to be developed. But so we learned something in the last strain of this virus. We started with the Fenrir virus, And we learned that we need to build up the resistance. We need to spread it, and we need to not devolve the resistance early on. We need to go at it aggressively. We need to attack the world. We need to infect it at a high rate, and then we need to aggressively advance the symptom and devolve symptoms like the coughing symptom, because that's just gonna, slow us down. So we don't want that. Get rid of that, get rid of that, do that. Oh, we're spreading now, baby. We're spreading like honey on apple cider vinegar. Flatline. Look at that. Look at that. Was that Libya? Yeah, that was Libya that just got tagged, baby. 9 people in Libya are starting to feel the Jormungandr itch. Like our DNA points spreading. Look at that. I don't even have to increase the infection rate. It's spreading pretty rapidly at this point. 3.5 billion people are starting to feel the snakes bite. The Nords are starting to get it now. We've got, what is this? Okay, that was Finland. Russia. Oh, now we got South America. We're getting there, baby. We're getting there. Cat is always the answer. Looking at the chat over here. You guys are awesome. Guys, gals, non-binary, everybody. Everybody here is awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love. Don't forget to smash that like button. 6 live viewers. Share, comment, subscribe. All of the live viewers that are watching, you guys are directly helping me in my efforts to fund my car repairs. I've got a substantial amount of car repairs that need to be done in order for me to fulfill my tribal oath this year. And I do work a full-time, as you guys know, I mean 50 plus hours a week, amongst my other extracurricular duties, behaviors, mannerisms. Behaviors and mannerisms, that's not even extracurricular, but just everything outside of my business, everything outside of my work. But your partnership, your participation here tonight is helping fund me to get my car fixed. So if you want to help boost that, any of the folks here in the live stream that want to donate through Super Chat, there's a new fall in urban population density, and research indicates that the population density in urban environments, such as Murfreesboro, Tennessee, has fallen, making them less vulnerable to disease. Well, I don't like that. I want them to be more vulnerable to disease. I want them to suffer. So here we go. Let's look at how we can increase the drug resistance. I like that. And I like the fact that this pathogen does not reproduce in lab conditions and decreases future research speed. I want this virus to be the thing that everybody is confounded by. So as it continues to spread and infect the world at a rate of, we're now, in a world infection rate of about 4 billion people, the world is well over half infected. So the next thing that I want us to do is focus on spreading the virus, the transmission rate. But as I was saying, if you guys want to help support the podcast, support the channel, support what I do, just watching and being a part of this is hugely impactful. You guys are doing a wonderful job. I appreciate it. But if you do want to donate, you can use the super chat feature, the super thanks feature. I think if you're watching this live, you'll see that feature as well. You can send thanks, which is a monetary donation. And you can also head to the description area and click on the Linktree link. There's all kinds of ways that you can monetarily support what we do here. Which again, I'm not asking anybody to do it, but I'm just making you aware that it's a way to do it. Just the fact that we have, 6 people here watching right now is huge, and I greatly appreciate it. Oh, the Festival of Love is in Zimbabwe, guys. It's International Kissing Day, and people are questioning hygiene standards. Well, guess what? we're going to keep on questioning it because we want that love to be spread. So in that vein, let's look at how we're going to evolve our transmission rate. Do we want a transmission? How do we want to increase the transmission? Do we want to look at blood transmission? Do we want to look at the avian variety, where birds that over land, sea, and air? How do you guys want to evolve it? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the live chat. We're just going to let the DNA points build up. Pop some of these bubbles. Pop some bubbles. Pop some bottles. We're about to break 5 billion people infected, with no real indication of this being anything to be alarmed by. The world is 10 years away from finding a cure for this virus because it's not noticeable. And that's the way, we like it. All right, Skull That Works, chiming in with the infection rate transmission via cattle. We want this to increase infectivity amongst rural regions and mutation. I can get down with that. So let's do it. And let's also devolve this. I don't need insomnia. I need people to stay awake. So let's get rid of that and let's gain another couple of points. People need to stay awake. Need to stay woke. 2022. This is the era of wokeness. Am I right? So for anybody that's new, tuning in, watching, listening, participating, Skull That Works has been involved in the suggestions and stuff along the way. Check his channel out, please. He does musical tutorials with the tall harp or the Nordic fiddle, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, tall harp. He's been posting regular content. Please check his channel out. Subscribe to his channel. Give him some love. Show him some support. Let's support each other out here. What is that? What's this? Hold on. Oh, Greenland got infected now. Getting into food, insomnia. Oh, insomnia. Insomnia is when you can't sleep. That is right. I'm totally backwards on that. What's the one where? Oh, narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is the one where you fall asleep, and I need people to stay awake. So I don't know. I think the insomnia thing was going to put this disease on the map, and I'm not too keen on evolving symptoms just yet. At least not until we get the world infected. I want us to kind of slide in like a serpent under the radar. So good call out there, Skull That Works. I totally botched that whole thing. For some reason, I thought insomnia was the opposite of what it is, So I need to reevaluate that. And now there's a huge earthquake in Japan, which just killed about 500 some odd people, 600 some odd, less than 1,000 people. What are our abilities looking like? What is our resistance? What is our drug ability resistance? So the last thing we need to do is we need to evolve this to increase the work needed to develop a cure. I want that to stay strong, and I want people to be confounded by the diabolical nature of this virus. Yeah. And then the snake constricts. Exactly. We want to envelop the world, right? We want to circle around this world, kind of like how you see this path here. Look at how serpentine this looks. It's this wall form right here. Boom, boom, boom. Pow. I'll tell you what, who's doing really good right now is Algeria. They're still mostly healthy. So is Central Africa. Central Africa is just sitting there chilling, 5, 10, 15 people at a time getting sick. We got a new spot. Now what do we got over here? We got Morocco that just got infected. And if you remember, in the last round, Morocco was the last country to get completely infected. So it sounds like they may be the ones to kind of be the last Mohegans standing on the front line. Our transmission rate is looking good. I don't know, the way that the disease is growing, where 84% of the world is infected, and it's growing pretty good. 6 million now, growing little by little. I think I'd like to just kind of keep where we're at. Oh no, Hamambe is dead, whoever that is. The world's second most loved gorilla. Remember Harambe? Dicks out for Harambe. Remember that meme? What was that, like 2019, 2018, something like that? Maybe even earlier. But so Hamambe, which is the world's second most loved gorilla, has died from unknown causes, and people are not as upset about it. They're not as upset as last time. There's a screenshot for you guys. Go ahead and screenshot that, take that, and let the world know. Hashtag Midgard Musings. Tag me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Share that screenshot and let everybody know that we're sitting here mourning the death of the world's second most loved gorilla, Hamambe. So if it was dicks out for Harambe, then I think it'll be what should we put out for Hamambe? If they're the second most loved gorilla, 2016, yeah. So if Hamambe is the second most loved gorilla and it was dicks out for Harambe, then what is it? Tongues out for Hamambe? Anyway, there's a screenshot. Hope you got it. Share it around and at me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook when you do. It's silly, I know, but aren't we all? Aren't we all just a little silly? Jormungandr has mutated and developed the rash symptom without using DNA points, but you know what? I'm going to take those DNA points for myself because I don't want people to be irritated by a blister and painful rash. I want this, and thanks to Scald It Works for mentioning this. Once we get to a point where the whole world is infected, we are going to build up the anemia infection or symptoms of anemia to the point where it's fatal. We're going to come at them hot and heavy, like a bowl of gravy in August in Alabama. Yes, sir. Don't ask me how I know or why I know that a bowl of gravy in August in Alabama is hot and heavy, but that's the rumor. That's what I've heard. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. So look, guys, we're 87% of the world infection with a 10-year projection of a cure being discovered for Jormungandr. Most of the African continent is healthy, but that's not going to last very long because the remaining, 13% of the world, 14% of the world, 12%, yeah, is in the African continent. Give them mercy before killing them. Okay. You take offense to that? Are you from Alabama? Look, man, I live in Tennessee, but I'm not from here. So I mean, like, it is what it is. You guys got your thing, and Tennessee has their thing, and New York, where I'm from, has our thing. I learned about a new restaurant that opened up not far from where I live, and allegedly they have great breakfast food, and I'm like, oh, tell me that they have the bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup on a buttered roll, which is a staple in the Northeast. Ain't nobody heard about that down here. It's all biscuits and gravy. It's all almond and grits. It's all, you know, chitlins. It's all, you know, deep fried pork jowls and I don't know, deep fried pork jowls and cream spinach. I don't know. Like, look, don't get me wrong. Southern food, soul food, fills you up, fattens you up, satisfying, satiating, delicious. Not taken away from any of it. I gained all the weight that I ever gained in my life from moving to the South because of the food. So no hate. All right. I don't hate. I just participate. Yes, you are already subscribed, Journey with Ivor, and appreciate all the engagement that you offer. Journey with Ivor here in the live chat for everybody watching. You know, everybody that's watching live, please subscribe to their channel as well. They've got a great audience, a lot of neat, you know, posts and updates and stuff. Check them out. I want the community to support each other. That's what this is all about. This is an opportunity for us to connect and get to know each other. I want these gaming live streams to be something that, you know, allows us to connect. Over 6.5 billion people infected in the world now, guys. We're closing in on the remaining 5% of the world to be infected. But while we're here having fun and playing games, let's look to support one another, man. You know, Scald It Works is doing music. Journey with Ivor is out here, you know, talking about real life issues, you know, mental health, depression, PTSD, these sorts of things that are real life. This is real life too. I mean, we're literally killing the whole entire world here with the serpent, and that's all cool and fun. But like in reality, us after this whole thing, you know, support one another, man. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't hurt, right? Be there to support each other in that way and get excited about it. You know, I'd like to see people feel like they're a part of something in this world. And right now, this world is 5% closer to being eradicated in this game because, you know, West Africa is operating out of business as usual. Operations, they're fine, but oddly enough, they are the last remaining ones of the remaining 5% of this world. So let's just keep them going, man. Let's just let West Africa and that whole region. I'm gonna evolve this last one. I want this to be damn near impossible to cure by the time we get to that point. You know, collard greens, cornbread. I thought you said collard grease there for a second. I had to reread the comment because I'm almost like, he said collard greens and combreel, whatever that is. Who collars grease these days? Apparently the South does. He's over here smoking Marlboros, man. That's that Marlboro lung, baby. That's that, you know, that's that. Oh, here we go with the insomnia thing again. You know, we're not quite there yet. I don't want to mutate anything just yet. You know, get your rest because you're about to get a rude awakening once this anemia thing gets fired off. We're about to send this off into oblivion, baby. 7 billion people about to break that threshold. Scald It Works. Damn Skippy. Skippy peanut butter. That's a good brand. I guess. I mean, Skippy or Jif. Maybe Peter Pan. Maybe you're a great value peanut butter consumer. You know, maybe you're a private select. Maybe you're a little bougie in the Kroger realm and you like that private select variety. You know, maybe you like it creamy, maybe you like it chunky. I myself like a little bit of both. I like it creamy and chunky. You know, that's the way I roll. I like a thick experience in my life. So that's not for everybody. but it is for me. I'll tell you what's not for everybody. Jormungandr, because Jormungandr is about to infect the whole entire population, and we're going to need to evolve this thing to start making an impression. So thanks to everybody's suggestions, we've successfully infected most of the world, and we've got 2.5 million people left. So where are they all sitting? Does it tell us? There's no. Let's take a look here. Where's the world graph? Who's healthy? Who's not? Where is it at? Everything looks pretty. Oh, here we go. Disease graph. All right, so the infectivity is good. Our severity is low. We're about to change all that. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Healthy countries. Where are our healthy countries at? Nobody's healthy anymore. All right. Okay. All righty. Well, let's wait for it to say 100%, man. I want to nail this one down. Is it going faster this time? Well, we started in 2022 and it's now 2023. No, okay. This is the thing that I wanted to see before. There are no healthy people left in the world. If I tried the fish off cookie butter, never heard of that. Yeah, I haven't heard of it either. All right, guys. So guess what? The world is sick. There's no healthy people left, and now it's time to put them to bed. And we're going to start with anemia, and we're going to evolve it into hemophilia. And then we're going to evolve it into internal hemorrhaging. And then we're going to evolve it into hemorrhagic shock, loss of consciousness, and death. Now, watch what's about to happen. We're about to send these people into the next realm. Give it a minute, or 2, or 3. Oh, a minor disease. A minor disease is spreading, hemorrhaging and death. There's a new disease spotted in Mexico. Now the world's starting to be like, oh no. The first death occurred in Central Africa. Now watch, 8,000 dead. Watch it, 10,000. Oh, 17,000, look at it. Look at it go. 75,000, woo! 219,000, come on now. We are on the fast track to eradication. Madagascar dispenses bottled water. Yeah, because that's going to help. Stay hydrated while you bleed from your brain, you know? 3 million people. 4 million. 5.5 million. Fight the cure. Yeah. I think we got this one in the bag, guys. I don't like to count eggs before they hatch. But you know, shoot, man, we're almost at 20 billion, 25 million, half a million. Shit. Yeah, this is growing way quicker than last time. It's 2024. Italy starts work on cure. Well, good luck, Italy. Bellissimo. Jormungandr, yeah, Jorg for the win. I think the snake is yeah, we've killed more than the Black Death in a very short period of time, and I think Jormungandr is gonna be the one. So the snake beats the wolf. It's almost like a kung fu movie, you know. Praying mantis beats drunken monkey or whatever. Angola sets up trauma center. Angola issues pandemic alerts. I mean, look, Japan is breaking down. They're losing their minds and everything else because they, you know, what is Japan looking like? Where's Japan? No more than the Spanish flu. That's the Philippines. Where's Japan? Japan's somewhere over here. That's Indonesia. Indonesia. There it is. Japan. About almost 4.5 million people dead. Japan's about to be sent into the ether realm. 10% global research focused on the cure. You know, we're almost at 500 million dead in the world. Where's Thor when you need him? Man, look, we're not trying to be Thor right now. We may play this game later on and try to. No, I don't need that rash symptom mutated. I don't need none of that little minor shit. I need some big boy stuff, man. I need people's brains to bleed, right? But we may play this game and focus on the cure, and then we will be the Thor element. We will be the protector. We will be the healing. We will be the defender. Right now, we are the Jotun. We are the chaotic forces, and we are seeking to destroy. Right, like Metallica, back when they were good. Search and seek and destroy. Okay. But so Skaldic works. Reflect back on this stuff, cookie butter. Oh look, Jormungandr's placed on the watch list. Well, we're already at 1 billion people dead, so France is leading the global effort. Yeah, good for you. Good for you, France. I'm about to give you uncontrolled fatal tumor growth. So what is all this cookie butter thing that you're talking about? Is that something that you like scoop out of a bowl? Or what? 1.5 billion people dead. Oh no, look at Europe. Europe's leading that cure, man. I need these people to die quick, fast, and in a hurry. Come on, Jormungandr. Get it. 2 billion people dead. Yeah. Morocco removes drug research safeguards. They're like, whatever it takes, just do it, man. Just do it. East Africa is like burning people. They're like, screw it, man. Just get it. Just light them on fire. Morocco's like, well, maybe we'll just put them on curfew. Curfew. Oh, 25% complete. Really? You think that's going to help? Well, if you think that's going to help, then I'm going to give you systemic infection, which is going to cause body-wide infections that spreads fast and will be fatal. So your little 25% cure can't stand up to the flame. We're about to break 3 billion people dead. They can't come up with the cure fast enough. Japan gives a cure maximum priority. Well, Japan is not doing so good. 3.5 billion people dead in the world, folks. Half of Poland's gone. I think half of the world, more than half of the world is gone. And they're only at a 30% cure rate. Turkey is using mass graves. They're just dumping people in septic tanks or whatever. It's in a jar. We are the Thorses. We are the Thors. Yeah, Southeast Asia is burning corpses. Man, the world is on fire. And we started it. We started the fire. And now the Balkan states are in anarchy. Yeah, this is where we wanted to be before, guys. We wanted to see the collapse of society. And just for good measure, I think that total brain function coma, I think this is going to tie it off nicely. What do you think? Do you think we should just give them the coma neuropathic effects? You think we should just tie this one off nicely and put this to bed? I think so. Why not? Let's just seal the deal. Let's give them something to talk about. Shania Twain. What? That's Bonnie Raitt. Why did I say Shania Twain? Let's give him something to talk about. How about blood, blood, blood? Now look at that, 5.5 billion people dead. We are about to win this round, ladies and gentlemen, and you were here for it. The very first Midgard Musings Plague Inc. gaming live stream. So what does this mean for the future? What this means is that we will look to advance and do more of this type of thing. Let's just wait for the world to die before we talk about it. Governments are falling. All right. The cure is pointless at this juncture. As you can see, 86% of the world's population is dead and fastly declining. And out of the thirst that we chose, out of the Jotun that we chose, out of Fenrir and Jormungandr was the victor in destroying humanity. The numbers are dropping, the infected due to death. I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm not even gonna pop that blue health bubble. Go ahead and be healthy, Angola. I'll give you a 34%. I'll give you a 35% too there, France. Or wherever you are up there, Germany, wherever. You're done for. You're doomed. Yep, and there goes Norway. That was Norway. The Caribbean shuts down. Caribbean shuts down the internet with 420 million people left on the world. The Caribbean was still streaming. They're live streaming. Look at the world, guys. Look at it, man. They're like, okay, priorities, guys. Leave the internet up so we can stream this for the world. And now with, less than 500,000 people left on the world, they're like, all right, guys, we need to shut this down. Korea held on by the skin of their teeth. And look, China, where we started, they've finally fallen. They've caved in. $150 million people. Systematically, one by one, the free peoples of Midgard have been laid to rest. And isn't that a reoccurring story or reoccurring theme? The whole Ragnarok thing. The falling, the rising, the death and the life. You win some, you lose some. Too many people recording and sharing deaths. Yeah, well, they're probably watching it on YouTube like this right now. So we started in April of 2022, and it's now June of 2024, and there are 53 million people left in the world. I think by the time before the end of June, so in just over 2 years, Jormungandr infected and eradicated humanity. I don't even need that DNA bubble now. I'm not doing anything. I'm not building anything up. So I'm just watching this go down. So if you guys like this live stream, then please be sure to comment. The live chat is active right now, but in the video comments, in the actual comment section, let me know your thoughts. Let me know how this was for you. Did you enjoy it? What do you think you want for the next one? And let's plan on doing something like this again. I don't know if this will be a monthly thing or twice a month thing, but I would definitely. I had fun. I'm glad that I stuck through the challenges that we had early on. Because as most of you know that came through When we started the live broadcast initially, there were some technical difficulties, and I was not in that moment, thinking that we would get past it. But I said, no, man, you know what? People have voiced their opinions, man. They deserve to have a fighting chance at this. And I appreciate people like Bradley Boss and Skull It Works and everybody that tuned in, watched, listens, views, subscribes. I appreciate you all. I especially appreciate those individuals today who helped donate monetarily to this live stream, because again, that's going to help me tremendously in my oath fulfillment. I am obligated to fulfill my oaths, and I will do it by whatever means necessary. But if I can incorporate others into the mix and have a fun time doing it, then I feel like it's mutually beneficial. So if you guys liked it and you want to participate more, then please engage in the YouTube algorithm. Comment in the description, comment section, not just the live chat. Upload the video, give it a thumbs up, share it around, and start tagging me. Start tagging Midgard Media on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you are. Share the content around, because I would like to come back and do these things on a somewhat regular basis, and have more interaction. Instead of 5, 6, 7, 8 people watching, maybe the next time we do this we have 10, 11, 12 and more. And out of 4,500 subscribers, I think that if we have a regular cadence of this, then we can get into the dozens, if not hundreds, of viewers and watchers. And let's talk more about heathenry, heathen-related stuff as we do this. We got 4 million people left in the world. Everybody's about to die, and we successfully, developed a disease to eradicate humanity in a fun way. And you were all here for it. You all kind of persevered along with me, and I genuinely appreciate that. So now that we know what works and we know what doesn't work, I know that I'm not going to set up a martial law. Well, in the last 2.5 million people in the world are going to start fighting each other, I guess, is what Morocco is going to do, since they declared martial law and everybody else is just using mass graves. But now that we know what the challenges were, technologically speaking, you guys also, okay, we're in August now, so it's a little over 2 years, 2.5 years of the virus developing. I'm just letting it kind of run its course. I'm just letting it do its thing. Iran is burning corpses. 1.5 million people. What can I do with 30 something? Can I get any more? Is there anything else that I could possibly do? Just seal this whole thing off. Oh, there was this. Total organ failure. That would have been cool. I should have started popping those bubbles and just giving total organ failure. But oh well. But yeah, so the next time we do something like this, if you guys are up for it, we'll hit the more, this was a casual approach to the system eradication, to humanity eradication. I think we should take it to the next level on the next one and do the whole normal to the difficult level. So Jormungandr has destroyed the world despite their best efforts. And the last few humans know that they are watching the end of history. So here's your screenshot, ladies and gentlemen, on the very first ever gaming live stream on Midgard Musings. Here's your opportunity. Go ahead and capture that. Take a snapshot of that. Share it. Share it out to your social media platforms, whether you're on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever. Tag me on it. Say this was the first, gaming live stream from Midgard Musings, and we did it. Jormungandr destroyed humanity, just like we hear about in the lore, where Jormungandr and Fenrir and some of the other Thors or Jotun races are destined to, wipe out the races of the gods and mankind. There you go. And we're having fun, right? none of this is serious. We're all having fun here. At least I hope we are. And I would like to do it some more. So with 500,000 remaining humans on Midgard, this might even get into 2025 because it's September of 2024. It's taken, curfews are in place. You know, who the hell cares? Greenland's government has collapsed. Yeah, they're like, okay, we're just, you know, the hell with a curfew. It is what it is. You guys have been great. You know, we've got a lot of good interaction on the live stream. I appreciate the monetary support, the super chat donations. Stay tuned. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, if you're watching and you're just like, well, let's see what's going on, don't forget I do the weekly Random Human Ramblings podcast, and this is just kind of an extra thing that I thought I would do on a semi-regular basis. So who knows when the next one will be. I'll try to post updates on my social media platforms about when the next one will be. So if you're not connected with me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, then please like, follow, or subscribe to me on any of those respective platforms. And subscribe to the YouTube channel here as well, because this is where I'm going to be doing it. I don't use any of the other gaming streaming platforms like Twitch or whatever right now. So we'll see what kind of traction this gets, and what we want to do to continue going on. So, you know, 10,000 people left in the world. There's cities that are bigger than that, concerts that are bigger than that, and it's over with. So let me know. You guys are still watching. We're in the live chat. I'm sitting here talking. What did you guys think? Did you have fun? Would you like some more of this? You know, this is as much about me as it is about you, and you're all here making it possible. You know, you helped make this. And there it is. Victory. We achieved victory. Jormungandr has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. So let's take a look. That's what I like to see. I like to see the infectivity rate go up, and I like to see the severity climb above that. I like to see that go in astronomical ways, and I like to see the lethality level out and achieve that closure. So out of the whole world, you know, I don't know, what are we looking like? We killed them all. The cure requirement went up, and our research conducted went way down. I mean, it spiked, but then it leveled off because of the severity and the infectivity and the lethality of it all. So thank you. You know, Journey with Ivor says this was fun. Spell That Works says this was fun. I'm glad that you think so, and I'm glad that we persevered and made it through the technical difficulties. I know what to do now for the next time. So as long as you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and have all of your notifications turned on, then you should be getting the next update. And I will be sure to share those updates when and as I get them to let you know when the next one is. It's the end of the month now, so I don't suspect that you'll get one again until next month, but when that date is, will be forthcoming. All right. So bacteria called Jormungandr just wiped out the world in 905 days. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. All right. So we achieved 2 biohazard symbols. Everything just crashed. That's a sign. That means that we're done. We're done doing it. We made it through the whole thing without any glitches. We actually made it through 2 games without any glitches, and yeah, that was great. So yeah, I appreciate you guys all indulging me and staying with me for the for the whole thing. I'm glad that it worked out, and I'm glad that it was fun for all of you. So thank you so much. for tuning in to today's gaming live stream, the very first one. It's historical. Because I've never done this before. So we made it through the challenges and we did the thing. So hail to you all. Thank you so much for your support. If you aren't yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And until next time, may your hearth fires continue to burn bright. May the gods continue to observe your deeds and impart on you their good luck. And may your ancestors walk with you, smile upon you, and be there with you in each walk of your life. Until next time,